Hello there, I'm Shaun McLaren, and today we'll be playing a deck that's got a lot of brains and a lot of chutzpah. That's right, Brain in a Jar, control deck with Rise from the Tides. It was played by Peter Vieren at Grand Prix Manchester, and we're just playing his exact list. It is a control deck, it is a Brain in the Jar deck, it is a Rise from the Tides deck. And it's going to be fun, I imagine, because it looks pretty sweet. Basically, ideally you want to get a Brain in the Jar going, charge it up, cast all these spells on curve, and finally Rise from the Tides at the end of your opponent's turn for a ridiculous amount of zombies, and then you win. That's ideally. The things that help enable that are Dark Petition. You can find the Rise from the Tides or whatever silver bullets, whatever answers you need. And it's really good with Brain in the Jar, since you can, once you're putting your fifth counter on the Brain in the Jar and using it to Dark Petition, you're netting 2 mana from Spell Mastery and getting to tutor, which is pretty good. Similar effect from Pour Over the Pages. With Brain in a Jar, you get to untap lands. And yeah, Silumgar's Command is a nice way to deal with Planeswalkers, which the deck struggles with a bit. Also, sort of a catch-all type of thing. Also a counter spell, which the deck doesn't really have that many of. And Confirm Suspicions is a lot of value. Languishes are going to be necessary for keeping the creature decks in check early on. Sight Beyond Sight is a card I really like. With Rebound, it's kind of like similar to Read the Bones. 1 extra mana though, and doesn't hurt you. Pieces of the Puzzle is great in this deck. It's gonna fuel your Spell Mastery, fuel your Rise from the Tides, fuel your brains, and then some grasps, some prices, transgress, negate, anticipate, and basically blue-black lands. Nothing too special in the mana base. A Blighted Fan. The sideboard, I've got Kalidases, which is pretty standard for black control decks to bring in Kalidas a lot of the time, since it's basically capable of winning the game. Good win condition beyond Rise from the Tides with all your removal. Infinite Obliteration is a great tutor target for Dark Petition against the ramp decks and so on. Transgresses, negates, dispels. Good disruption. Whatever you need, you've got it. And then can go up to the full amount of ultimate prices post board as well. Yeah, not exactly the best deck, I would imagine. It's gonna be clunky. I bet. Who knows though? The nice thing about control decks in this format is you're gonna invalidate the removal from decks that are trying to one-up each other. The creature decks trying to one-up each other are gonna need to be playing removal. And you can even get around Declaration in Stone by using Brain in a Jar on Rise from the Tides. And also, you can just completely out-card advantage them. If they're stuck with a few dead cards early on, and then you're drawing a million cards, you don't care if their creatures and planeswalkers are more efficient if you're just massively out-carding them. So, yeah, should be fun, and let's get to it.